Good morning, friends. Teresa from Star Styles Homestead. So today, it's cookie season. I am going to be making Florentine cookies. I've never made them before. Surprised. Right now, I'm making a double recipe. I have my butter melting because I didn't take it out to room temperature. I had some, but I'm making different cookies with that. I have all my stuff ready. What I want to show you, I have my nuts in here. I have the sliced almonds. Again, I'm making a double recipe, so I have 3 cups of it. I'll have the recipe below. We want to chop these up, but also you don't want them floury. Wait in between pulses. I'm going to take this off and just mix it a little. I'll show you what it's supposed to look like. Because you don't want them in pieces either, but you don't want them floured. I'm going to do just a couple more. Yeah, that looks about good. So, you see, they're pretty chopped up. You can use the chopped ones also. I mean the whole ones and chop them up, but I didn't have the whole ones because I used them the other day when I baked something else. So, we have our butter melting. And then I am going to also add my sugar. Again, I'll have the recipe below. I'm not going to go into what's in here. Honey, I was going to make just 1, so I only took out a 1/4 cup, but I need a 1/2 cup of honey. So, I'll get all this in here. Get another 1/2 cup. Just get it going. You want to get this to a boil. I actually sprayed my cup so that my honey came out easier. I don't mind that it's thick right here because I'm melting it anyway. If I needed it melted, I would have just melted. I had it pretty full on the other one, so. Okay, so we're going to get this all melted, and then we're going to take this off the stove. So, we want this all melted, and then as soon as it comes to a boil, we're going to take it off the heat, other than baking it. I have my oven preheating to 350 degrees, and I have my rack right in the middle. I have my pans with my mat ready. All right, I'm going to take it off the heat and put it over here. And now we're going to add the rest of the ingredients. So I need my vanilla. I'm doubling it, so don't go by this recipe. Because it calls for a 1/2. I put a whole one. My flour. Calls for 3 tablespoons. Obviously, I'm doubling. And my salt. Just a pinch. really get that in there. But then we want to go back to the spatula. So keep it handy. Otherwise, once you get that, the nuts in, it'll bulk up your whisk. Okay, you just whisk until smooth. I see a few pieces in there, so I just want to get them out. Oh gosh, this smells so good. All right, let me put this down here. Now, I'm going to take my nuts and put them right in there. And now blend them all in. And then this is just about done. And you know how, I'm just going to bring you up here while I'm mixing. How yesterday's video with my cookies, I decided to make them a little bigger. Well, they were too big, and I went back down to the smaller size. These stay with the smaller size because, and you only want about 8 cookies on a pan. I know, isn't that crazy? Because they're going to spread out and go completely flat. So, just know that. And there you have all set. They'll come off of here nice. All right, friends. This is what I'm going to do. This video, I will put all the beginning of this video at the end on fast forward. This is what I'm doing with these cookies. I am only putting 6 on a sheet. Do not do 2 teaspoons. That's about a teaspoon per cookie. And this is about how they come out. So look at that. That's the same size. So you see how much they spread. So 8 minutes. These are 10 minutes. Look. 8 minutes, 10 minutes. That's how fast it goes. These are still good and edible. Thank God, because I got 3 stacks of them. The cookies are really good. I've yet to put them together. Don't make a double recipe unless you have a crap load of people that you're cooking for. Because that makes a lot. I still have half a pan left. That's probably a full recipe because they spread so much. And yes, they're supposed to spread. They're supposed to be thin. Look, see-through. I can see through those. Look, that's what they're supposed to be like. So, no fear. Now, I'm going to melt chocolate. My morsels. I'm going to melt them. Let it cool just a little bit. Put them between each cookie. And then you'll have a cookie of a cookie. Friends, I've got it down pat. I'm only doing 6 and I'm only doing an inch. This was 6 minutes. I could have taken that out at 5.5. But look at these. Those look so good. I don't know. So I am going to break this video up because I've got this going for the last hour and a half. And ain't no way I'm putting that all in here. So I'll just throw some snippets at the end of my bloopers. Alrighty, here we go. Now, the last part. We're going to take it, the cookie, flip it over. I melted some chocolate. And I used a little bit of heavy whipping cream. And we're just going to spread that chocolate. I don't know if this spatula is going to work. Over the bottom side of the cookie. And then take another cookie. Oh, that one's kind of big. Gotta get them about the same size, I guess. And put it together. And there you have, if you squeeze them, the chocolate comes through. And I'm just gonna layer them just like that on here. And let me do another one here. If you let your chocolate firm up just a little, it won't go through the holes. But I actually think that might be even better. It'll firm up once you get through the holes. And see, when you squeeze, it comes up through the holes. And that's still a skinny cookie. So, I'm going to do these until I run out of that chocolate, and I'll be back to end this video. I'm going to try one. I haven't tried it with the chocolate yet. Okay. Those are really good. You can't eat a lot of them. Don't make a lot of them. And I definitely would go down on the butter. I mean, look how shiny that is. That's all butter. Those are different. I'm going to try and think of something else to put in them, because you don't need any more sweetness. But they are good. They're different. I like the crunchy of everything, but the crunchy of the nuts too. I think not the semi-sweet chocolate, the other one that's not so sweet, would work well in that, because it won't be more sweetness. Let me take a sip of my coffee. But those are different. They're really good. Do not make a double batch. I'm telling you, friends, I have cookies coming out my ears right now. And as sweet as they are, you're not going to be able to eat a lot of them. That is really good. I love the crunch. You know me and crunch. And it stays crunchy in your mouth. So, I think this is a yes. I'm going to try and find something. I don't think a jam would work, because that's sweet too. Maybe marshmallow. A marshmallow fluff. Let me see. You know I gotta try this. Although that's sweet too. Very sweet. Let me just see how I'm not even gonna double the cookies. I'm just gonna break this cookie. Oh, that cookie stayed together pretty well. I thought they'd break. Wow. That's definitely keep the cookies together. That's good too. And although marshmallows are sweet, it's not as sweet as that chocolate. Well, chocolate's a marshmallow. That works too. So does leaving them alone. These are good without anything in them. And then you're not adding sweetness to them. So, there you go, friends. Friends, I'm just going to add this into this video. I just tried peanut butter on these. I think I like that better than chocolate. I'm going to add some peanut butter too, some of these, and put those in. I'll be back. Bloopers and all. I will do not make more than a full recipe. How many times do I have to tell you that? Inch to smaller. You see, these are about an inch. Yeah. So, 6 minutes. 5.5 to 6 minutes are perfect. I like them this color. My first ones, look, that was 8 minutes. They're still good. These are better. These stay together. These break apart. If they're breaking apart, it's because you cooked them too long. So you have that too. All right, my friends. You're not getting bloopers because all my bloopers were in videos, and I don't want this to be crazy long. You can tell by the cookies, the real dark ones, do not cook them 8 to 10 minutes. I would go 5.5 to 6 minutes tops, and only, it's like maybe a 1/2 inch tall and round. It's a teaspoon, maybe a teaspoon. Stick with that and you'll be good, because those last ones came out perfect. All the other ones, they're good, they taste good, they just fall apart really easy, where the other ones stay together. You only want the outside of the cookie turning. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. You guys have a great day. Have a great weekend coming up, and I'll see you again with something. Ciao for now. Thanks for being here.